Hi guys, so today I have prepared a story for you guys to end off 2020 with my very own personal story. Very sure that many of you guys know of my eating disorder story because I've posted it on my Instagram before, but I really wanted to make it like a full-length video about my story to let everybody know how I came to anorexia and how I am still fighting, currently trying to recover. I just wanted to, share my story and hopefully inspire a lot more other people, to fight along with them and to make sure that we end off 2020 on a good note with ourselves. Start a new year with a new resolution to fight for ourselves and try to recover. My brother just came in. Okay, back to my story. Yes, I know that recovery is a long journey and it's a lifelong journey and it takes time to heal. So I actually wrote my story here and I just wanted to read out what I wrote. Aside from reading my story to you guys, I really wanted to share something even more personal, which is my journal. Things that I wrote inside are day-to-day feelings or emotions about my mental state, and I thought, I really wanted to share one of it with you guys to let you guys know that it's okay to be vulnerable, it's okay to feel, it's a blessing to feel, and we have to learn how to manage our own feelings. So yeah, I will read the story that I wrote and then I'll read one of the page from my journal for you guys. Okay, don't mind me, I'll just read out from here. Let's hope that my voice is soothing. Okay. This is how I lived. From burgers to buns, and buns to none. From ordering medium rare to rare orders. I lived in my shadows, constantly fighting the silhouette, making myself known not to the world, but myself, trying to fight for a place for me, but always defeated by all the me. I tried, but all I could do is cry. On the outside, it seems that this radiance had it all, but on the inside, my body was saying something different. Hi, my name is Jenny, and this is the story of how striving for perfection almost killed me. Well, it took me long enough to decide if I should step out of my comfort zone to speak about my personal issues, and I thought perhaps my story could help anyone who is fighting for a place, a life that truly belongs to him or her. At the age of 13, I was diagnosed with pneumonia and it was pretty bad. It only gotten worse throughout the months. I would spend my days playing Hay Day and the nights watching Korean dramas. It slowly became a daily routine till I got better. As I was on medication that would stimulate my appetite, I gained tremendous weight after I recovered. I was never bothered by my weight until I turned 15. I was going to become a teenager who's constantly conscious about her own body. I started to fast and starve myself in hopes to lose weight, and I did. I lost about 20 kilograms. It was really addictive in a sense that I could finally take control of what I ate. Little did I know that this little secret became a habit. It was harmless at first, from losing a little weight to the normal and acceptable range, but when people started complimenting me and noticed the difference, I gave in to their words. At 2015, I limited myself to eating lunch only. I was fasting for Jubilee, and I thought that this could help me in losing weight. It lasted for months and the numbers decreased. I was really happy at the time. At 2016, my meals restrictions remained the same throughout the whole year. I only ate lunch and it could be any food, even fast foods. At 2017, I was already skinny, and as the year went by, I remember restricting myself to even eating one full meal a day. And all I ate was some Oreos or any snacks with a glass of milk. There was a period when I only drank drinks with 0 calories, and if I was feeling happy, I would treat myself to ice cream. Up till now, I still can't believe that I survived with such little food and nutrients. I was surviving. I wasn't even living. I'll run around my school and do sit-ups during recess, and all I could say is that I lost myself in the process of striving for perfection. At 2018, I made a promise to my closest friends to start and try eating more than usual, and I did it for the first few months, only to realize that I've gained a little weight and I hated the way I looked. I hated the way I felt about myself. I started an intermittent fasting, and I told everyone else that I could only eat from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. without them knowing that I only ate 1 to 2 breads a day. I feared going out with my friends and even overseas. The first few things that came to my mind was, how do I avoid eating? I don't want to eat. Are they gonna judge me for not eating? My social circle then, became really small. Everyone was worried about me. They would say things like, please eat more, you're too skinny, you're looking very pale, and I felt like a burden. So I got into therapy but stopped after one session because I was afraid of change, of how I'll look when I'm no longer skinny. Will my friends judge me the way they do as strangers? What if no one talks to me? One thought after another bombarding my mind, making me tremble. I was afraid, and my body was slowly dying. Throughout my journey as an anorexic, the idea of perfection ruled my world. I was not only striving to look perfect, but everything I do had to be. I held myself to impossibly high standards. Responsibilities such as work or submissions become overwhelming because my best is not good enough. Perfectionists like myself strive for flawlessness in all parts of life, and mistakes are often considered to be personal failures and deficits, instead of a normal part of learning and growing that we all experience. This is the first half of my letter, and now I'm going to read my journal, which include raw feelings. I wanted to read this before I continue the second half of my letter. This was written on 22nd October 2020. I woke up today with a very heavy heart. My brain was hurting and my body was aching. It felt as if I was battling in my sleep. I do not know this is the number, what day of having it, because I've been feeling it every single day. It feels like I haven't slept for days. It feels like 我一直都在打仗. When I'm awake, I can't seem to breathe. When I'm asleep, I'm constantly running and fighting. So when I wake up, I'm exhausted. Isn't sleeping supposed to make you feel better or energized? I feel so disgusted at myself. I hate it. I think I'm fat. I think the numbers matter a lot. I hate that I'm incapable of being good at something. I'm so scared of doing the things the wrong way, making mistakes and being a failure. I'm so afraid that everything would fall, as if I would die from making one mistake. Why don't I ever try to step away and look at the world differently? I know I'm too focused on the little things in life and of the world. So this is what I wrote to myself. You can do this, Yan. Fail 就 fail 咯，没有大不了的，是 OK 的。Fail, fall, then just stand back up again 咯，对不对？不用紧的，没有人会骂你的，不要怕。而且你也不肥好吗？我知道很难，但如果不吃，你的脑会 slowly deteriorate， 你的 organs 也是。Everyone 在 worry， 以后不能生孩子怎么办？ And I highlighted the last one, which is the one with the crying face. I read the second one, which is on 22nd November. I'm not okay and I'm not in the right mental state. I am filled with so much anxiousness. I kept having panic attacks almost every single day. I'm no longer the person I was previously. I'm weaker now and I feel even more. I'm constantly filled with worries and anxious about almost anything and everything. I get so scared at little things. I tremble in public and I get so nervous if I had to order food. I'm not okay because I feel fat. I feel so shitty and I feel like I'm gaining weight. I can feel my skin expanding. I don't think I'm worthy to be loved, and I just can't convince myself to eat. I'm a goddamn loser and I hate it that I'm so consumed by all these words and voices telling me how much I suck. Especially hating my creation, like my songs. Hate my voice. How can I be proud of something of my own when I can't even love my own self? There are so many times I just wanna be better, but these voices get louder and louder, so much so that I couldn't hear my own or even God's. But I can't bring myself to give up. So I just finished reading 2 drafts of my journal. They are very raw. I really wanted to share this with you guys because I want to let you guys know how, we always tell our friends that we are very sad or we're very tired, but they are not raw because I feel like they still cover things up. You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, I am going to read the second half of my letter, and this is what I have learned in 2020. So here goes. Till today, I'm still making progress. I've learned that self-love and self-acceptance are incongruent with perfectionism. When a person accepts themselves for their strengths and weaknesses, they realize that we are all human. We can accept our imperfections and improve one small step at a time, realizing we are trying for progress, not perfectionism. We acknowledge our vulnerabilities and see where we are and where we need to grow. With eating disorder recovery, self-love is one of the most crucial parts for a lasting recovery. And when a person can let love in, they have love to give to others. They can only give what they have inside. Overcoming perfectionism means being authentic, real, and expressing love. So to everyone out there who's just like me, please know that you're worth so much more than you think. You are beautiful the way you are. Just know that you are not alone in this race, for I'm here with you and we're gonna cross that finish line together. I wrote this on the 14th of July. It was an article that I wrote for my intern bloomer. Why did I want to bring this up again on the last day of 2020 is because I am very sure that all of us know about eating disorders, mental health issues, but I really wanted to show you guys how someone actually feel about themselves on a day-to-day basis when they are suffering or going through tough times, struggling to stand back up, because these are not weaknesses. It makes us stronger, and it's not a shame to put it out there and tell people that we all feel. We're all human. It's okay to feel. And I hope that with my story, I really truly hope that a lot of people out there are inspired, decide to fight for their own life. I wanted to end off 2020 on a good note with myself, to tell myself that it's okay to feel, it's okay to cry, or I'm one known not to be raw with my emotions. I always keep things to myself, and I still do, honestly. And I hope that in 2021 I will be more raw with myself. I will be happier, and that I will be able to step out and recover. It's gonna be tough, yes, of course, but I know that I can make it with God. Here's to all of you guys, everyone out there who is struggling, who went through tough times in 2020. Settle it, make peace with it, embrace it. Let it go and start anew in 2021. I promise you guys that I will put out more videos of my eating disorder journey, because honestly I'm still very scared. I feel like I'm not very truthful to myself also, like things that I do and I say. Even as I'm telling you guys this story, inspiring you guys, I'm also not doing well, and I am still trying to step out of my ED. These things held me back from sharing my journey with you guys, because I thought that how can I share all these stuff when I'm still going through all this shit? Am I contradicting myself and all? Then I thought maybe this is the best way to share it with you guys, because then it feels like we're on the same page, we're in the same race, that we're gonna finish the race together. Today is the last day of 2020, and I decided to film this on the last day. And honestly, looking back on the year, I feel that I've achieved a lot of things. I actually managed to put out songs, did cover a Christmas song, which I really wanted to, and I hope that 2021 will be a better year for me and for all of you guys. So here's to a new year, a new beginning, a journey, a new page, a new chapter, a new book. I just hope that you guys will learn to let go, let loose, feel, be grateful, be thankful. Yeah, live simple, and cherish your life and your loved ones, because life is too short I know this episode is going to be a very damn emotional and heavy one, and I hope you guys don't mind. If you guys like more of this kind of videos where I just talk to you guys, let me know. I'm gonna end this video off right now. But to like, share and subscribe, and yeah, happy new year, be 2021, and I hope that you guys will have a good year.